everyone. We are in the Netherlands this week. It's been amazing. Actually, tonight we're headed to go watch the premiere of Florja's Dutch television show, so I'm really nervous today. I haven't seen the show yet, but it's going to be a really nice celebration with lots of people. But the reason why we actually wanted to post, Ashley and I are together, is because today is the official anniversary of our brand new school and campus, and I can't believe it's been a year. It's just gone by in the blink of an eye. In the last couple days, our team has just been sharing memories and saying happy school anniversary, and really just taking in this moment of a year and that it's complete. It's the day we dreamed of, when it would just be a campus and a school and this full service community center for people. So yeah, I wanted to share some of our favorite memories from the year, and also really thank you all for your support and having us transition to this new school that we've grown into and come to love. It feels like we've been there forever, and it also seems like just yesterday. But yeah, it was today that we did the grand opening, and 1,000 people came, and we had Florja as well filming. So I'm excited for that, to see it on camera. And I remember this week leading up to the campus going in, we just thought it was impossible. There's no way it was going to be finished and complete and ready for the kids to move into. And we were waking up at like 4 a.m, 5 a.m, and staying there till late at night, just shoveling gravel, cleaning everything, scrubbing off cement. We were cleaning all the windows. We'd sing, and I was ordering a lot of takeout to make sure everyone ate. And on one of the last nights, the electricity, the solar powered, was being hooked up, and our whole team went, and the soccer field, this coconut turf had just gone on, and it became the little center focal point. And our whole team, it was 11 or 12 at night, we all brought a soccer ball and sat on the turf and just sat around marveling at everything. And we were tired and so just like over the moon at the same time. Every ounce in our bodies was just exhausted. But it's funny now that even as hard as it was, those days leading up to the campus opening are what I remember. Just like, oh my gosh, are we going to do this? And hard work. And then I think the other memory was leaving for Monsoon one summer and coming back and seeing all of the landscaping grown in. There's 60 different kinds of fruit trees and all of these grasses which are used to feed the cows, and the landscaping is all edible, so it's yellow mustard flower and chili pepper. And I remember on my Pinterest board, which is what I use to kind of share ideas and different visions. I'm not very engineering-like, but I love Pinterest. So I'd be like, Jamie, give me this. And I'd asked for like a green tunnel that you could just walk through and it would be completely green. And I arrived after Monsoon, and right smack dab in between the library going to the classrooms, there was this green tunnel, and it felt just so magical seeing my Pinterest come to life. I was like, Jamie, thank you. So yeah, that was really incredible. And then I'd walk around during lunchtime and just see the functionality of the campus, like every single corner, every nook and cranny. There was kids playing rubber band, like hacky sack, and playing with their little rocks and reading in the corners of the library, and sitting in the waste management area, which we wanted to turn into like a learning interactive outdoor classroom, and walking in across the bridge, and just really taking it in and being like, oh, I wouldn't change a thing. And when you've worked on something for so long, and I had so much decision fatigue and really trusted the team as we talked through issues, I was like, oh, we did it. We did this well, and I'm glad we took our time. And it feels so safe and so nurturing and so full of love. Seeing the water tank fill up after monsoon season, seeing the garden being watered with wastewater, but that had been completely filtered, were really, really key moments. The first time that we used the solar cooker, it was really intense because we'd been troubleshooting for 2 weeks and doing the installation, and it had been a huge investment for us that we didn't know. It was the first time it had been done in Nepal, this serious of a system. And cooking for 500 people with the power of the sun, 600 people sometimes. And so the first test was hard-boiled eggs. And I remember just seeing all the hard-boiled eggs and watching the sun that day. And Jamie would wake up every morning and just look outside to see if it was like a clear sky or not. And it felt like so intense to watch the water boil and see if the system would work. And then sure enough, the water started boiling, and we're like eating the first soft-boiled eggs that come out and watching them become harder. And I think eating that first hard-boiled egg, I'll never forget it. And then watching all of the kids eat them, we made a big deal out of it. That was the key moment. And then, I don't know if you all know this, but we have like a lot of cows, and we have this joke that we only give birth to girl cows for some reason. And so we started with one cow, and then she had a girl, and then another girl, and then the second cow had a girl. And we had this streak going of 9 girl cows in a row, but I kept missing the birth. And when I was pregnant, I was like, I just want to see one cow give birth. So that it builds my confidence. And so every day the cow guy, it would always happen like in the middle of the night. And then finally the Lanka, the guy who takes care of the cows and loves the cows so much, was like, come right now, there's a cow being born. And I was driving the Jeep and like coming from another intense situation, and he's like, come, and he kept calling like 8 times, and I know I'm driving, but I got there just in time and watched the first cow be born. And the kids were all there, and the little kindergarten's walking over to the fish farm and the aquaponics and being like, there's a fish, and farming mushrooms and like edible mushrooms in the mushroom hut. Yeah, it's weird, like you dream about something for so long, and I had sketched it all in my journal, but there were times when it was just really dark, when we thought there's no light at the end of this tunnel, this is going to take forever, like blockade, earthquake, fundraising. Yeah, so you can, if you really know the inside of building that campus, it was really hard, and there were dark times, and there were tears, and there were panic attacks amongst all of us, and there were meetings, and there was disagreement. So yeah, I never want to forget all the hard things that got us here, and I never want to take it for granted and just see like, oh, it's a school. It was the accumulation of a lot of big dreams and a lot of blood, sweat, tears, literally. And there was a few other stages, like finishing the ECV, finishing the higher secondary buildings, the Future Center. There's a special ed space, we call it the Learning Lab. And so even after grand opening, we had a little bit more to do, and I think it's all coming to, the place where we really wanted it. And some land acquisition, and it feels in a really good place, and it feels good to kind of level out and really focus again. It really depleted our team and our financial reserves. So just to focus on building our programs and the strength from within, and funding food and the uniforms, and maintaining of the school and the teachers' salaries. That's our goal for the year when it comes to fundraising, and that feels really good. Just not to be focusing on big construction items, and get back to focusing on the quality, because this campus is really about quality education and our teachers, and having it be a model and a learning center that we hope the rest of the world will follow. And yeah, it's been fun to see it in the media, marketed as one of the greenest schools in the world, the greenest school of Nepal. And with that, we're obviously really proud, but we hope that people take ideas like, you can harvest your rain, you can solar cook your food, you can build an amazing quality building that's low cost and efficient, you can use local labor, you can eliminate cement and, avoid brickyards. So we want that, along with our curriculum and our programming, to really be shared. And yeah, those are my memories for the year. Thanks for following along and believing in us and joining Roots. If you donate monthly, it helps us so much to know, like, okay, we can get through next month and the month after. As you know, December is always like a hustle, we don't sleep kind of month because we're just trying to meet the year and we're operating not knowing on how the end of the year will be. So you Roots donors are incredible. Annual donors, thank you. Those of you who give what you can, when you can, every single dollar matters, and we feel the love and we feel it. Like Ashley, who's sitting here recording, we cheer, we cry, we jump up and down, we breathe, we can do it. And yeah, I just want you to know how much it matters to us. And as hard as we work, we feel that you have our backs and we feel that you're by our side. And it's everything. It really makes a difference. We can't do this on our own. And you believe in it with us. You believe in this possibility for a better world, a world where every child is safe, educated, and loved. This school is a school that you would send your own children to, your own little sister and brother. And we're really proud of that. And we're grateful that you see what we're trying to do and invest in us. So with that, happy anniversary. I want to thank our partners, especially the Nepali contractors, architects, structural engineers, Luke, Chris, Jamie, and Jaden, Naim, obviously Tope, my co-founder. Rock solid team we have. And let's take in this year and celebrate. I need champagne. Cheers!